Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, it's Sharon Weller coming to you live from Perth, Australia. I hope you all are well. My topic today is TBC, the billion coin, and your health. It's amazing I actually got here. I've just only got home from my appointment that I had on today. And if you're ever driving in Perth, I know it's not like Sydney, where it's gridlocked in all four lanes. Doesn't matter which direction you're going in. But you never want an appointment at a hospital in the city and then hope to get home by now. So my appointment was at 1 o'clock and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, my topic today is your health. I mean, what's the point in having all these TBCs if you never take care of your health? And I have somebody at the door. Damn. Bear with me, folks. Hello.
How are you going?
Good.
I'm Andrew from the local water filtering company.
Yes.
We're in the area letting people know some upgrades that are coming to the quality of your water in the next few weeks. Just wondering if you've heard anything about that.
I have a plumber.
You have a plumber?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
He does all my upgrades.
Okay. Has he got like a filter on your mains?
Yes.
Okay. You're doing well then. Better than most people.
Thank you. He wants to sell me a filtration system, but my husband's a plumber, so I made sure he put that on my water long ago. Like I said, all about the house. Sorry about that. Had to get rid of him. Yeah, where was I? So if we don't take care of ourselves, that leaves our partners in a very fortunate situation because we won't be around to enjoy the fruits of our labour with them. So what do I mean about that? Well, eating healthy. I don't know what your diet is in whatever country you live in, but us Kiwis are big time meat eaters. That's how we were raised. 3 veg, meat, and yeah, bread and butter. So those days have long gone, and it's been replaced with in Perth. My husband's all about seasoning. Means he seasons the meat with this and that and spices and herbs and whatever. That's still not good. A lot of Kiwis do boilies, and which is what we call throw everything in the pot and boil it all together. Believe it or not, that is one of the healthiest ways of cooking. There's no fat except on the meat that is involved. It's vegetables. It's butter. It's potatoes, sweet potato, kumara or pumpkin, and your greens, which is either cabbage, perha, which is I've forgotten, dandelion. I think that's the European term for it. It could be watercress, which is a luxury item for the French Chinese at the moment. But watercress, eating greens is what the diet of the Māori is. So we do love our greens. It's just thrown in the pot. And the meat, of course. But the way the meat is cut nowadays at the butchers, it's virtually meat. You don't get any of the fatty cuts on it. So, I mean, that's healthy. It's got to be healthy for you. And it's not until when you leave your area that you've grown up in and you go to another country and then your diet changes because you can't get that staple diet that you had for X amount of years back in your homeland. You can't reproduce it in another country. You can get the next best ads, but you tend not to. Why? Because you tend to eat the food in your surroundings where you've moved to or relocated to. And that's fine. That's all about experimenting with food. Nothing wrong with that. But within moderation, okay? It's got to be within moderation. One of the things I like when we go to Chinese, when we have Chinese dinner, is they serve you in those little square dishes with the little bowls, you know, for dipping sauces in that, and wool, and a variety. Now, that meal in itself, when they serve you, like a teriyaki chicken, okay? Teriyaki chicken consists of your chicken, which is about, see my fingers? Okay. 6 of those strips, okay? 6 of those strips. Nothing wrong with 6 strips of teriyaki chicken with a little bit of sauce dribbled over it. Then you get your coleslaw in a little side bowl. Then you get your dipping sauce in a little side bowl. Then you get your bowl of rice in a little side bowl. And they all fit on that size of a, you know, that's, say this is a serving tray. Well, then a little bowl for your chicken, a little bowl for your rice, a little bowl for your dipping sauce, a little bowl for your coleslaw, and on that, your tea, green tea. On a tray this size, okay? And that's an A4 paper. That is an awesome meal and very filling. But if you're raised like me, you got the biggest plate in the cupboard and you pile high of food, okay? You got enough greens on that plate to feed 4 people. You got enough vegetables on that plate to feed 4 people, and the meat to feed 4 people. So you got 4 people's meal on your plate and a giant glass of cordial. Now, and that is what we would consider a feed. Bad, 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 bad. That would give you high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, left, right, and center, and anything else. You name it, you got it because you overate. Another thing that Kiwis are prone to be, they have a tendency to have a sweet tooth, meaning they like a donut now and again, a chocolate log now and again, a pavlova now and again, ice cream now and again, cake now and again. Did I say, now there's, when I say donut, okay, there is the jam donut filled with lovely raspberry jam and cream, and then there is the island donut, okay. Now either one, it's all bad for you. I will eat both. Terribly bad for me. Like I said, diabetes, cholesterol, blood pressure, heart attack. So who's going to be well enough to spend all that TBC at maturity time if you've eaten yourself into oblivion? If you're not going for a walk in the morning? I don't say go to the gym. I don't say run around the streets. I say go for a walk. Grab your friend, the one you always gas back to. Go for a walk. You two could be chatting up the storm. You don't realise that you've been walking for half an hour. That's all it is. I've taken up going for a walk every morning. It's getting cold now. I went for a walk yesterday. First time ever I had to put on my jacket and longs because it was freezing. Well, okay. It was freezing, 18 degrees, but it was still freezing. Today, I refused to go for a walk because it was raining. Thank goodness it was raining. But as you get older, your diet changes again. From the 20s to the 30s, you're eating everything in sight. From the 30s to the 40s, you're starting to think, well, maybe I should do something. You're thinking about it. The 40s to the 50s, you're starting to look like you should have started to do something back in the 30s and 40s. The 60s, oh, you definitely have to do something. Otherwise, you've got 6 months to lose some weight before you see your doctor. Like I said, your health means we have to watch what we eat now. We have to exercise now. Not hard out gym. Just go for a walk, go for a swim, do laps in a pool, sit on the exercise bike, do dancing. They've got all kinds of dancing. I mean, put your high heels on and do some dancing like those women that all have their back towards you, but their bums, it actually looks damn good, but I can't do it. Anyway, exercise of some kind. Who cares what it looks like? Just do it. Because at the end of the day, if we don't take care of us, who's going to? My husband won't take care of me. He leaves me to take care of me because he's, in his eyes, he thinks I know what's best for me. Now, up there, I know what's best for me. And here, oh, bad mistake. And the only time where I don't like to know I told you so is when I when I've got to look my doctor in the eye and lie through the tooth saying, yes, I did everything you said. Because at the end of the day, he'll just give me an extra pill of some kind. So, like I said, we need to take care of me in order to spend that at maturity. And I don't even have to wait for maturity because I can, look, we can make money now. Our leaders have told us so many times. Randy has told us so many times. That Dan Lutz tells us every time. Michael Elu is forever showing me how. And they're right. You can make money today. But what's the point of making money if you don't take care of your health? So I was rushing around trying to get to my appointments. I've got them all stacked up for the rest of the week. Different types. For different reasons. The thing is, and this is that, you know, I'm so excited about TBC. I don't know about you, but personally, I am so excited. If you have that same feeling as you did now when you first signed up and you watched your TBC web wallet grow, and every week, from May 2017, every day I would watch it. And then I thought to myself, I'm not going to look at it every day. I'm going to look at it every Sunday. And I would compare what it was the week before. And then the dollars rolled into the tens of dollars, into the hundreds of dollars, into the thousands of dollars, and it keeps rising and rising and rising. And you think, whoa, you know, this, you could do something with this at maturity, right? But it all comes undone if you don't take care of you. Admin has set up the TBC web wallet so that it ticks over every day, 24/7. It's going to keep collecting interest. So what are you going to do on your private side? Oh, you're going to keep collecting kilos. Who's going to benefit? Your children, the ones that never listen to you. Your grandchildren, the ones that don't even like listening to you. Your husband. Well, your husband definitely, because he's walked the walk you're walking. But when it's all said and done, we have to take care of us. I mean, day in, day out, we're working TBC. We're in conferences with our leaders. We're in conferences with our team members. So we need to take care of our house to make sure that we've got the energy to keep us going through all of what TBC has to offer us. This year, in October, I've been, I've been invited to attend the second conference. You don't get invited unless you just can't show up to these conferences. You wish, that to get an invite. Well, I've been fortunate enough to get an invite, but I have to make sure, starting from a couple of months ago, I have to make sure that my house is in good health to go on the trip, to fly. And I think it's 1, 2, possibly 3 flights from Perth, Australia to Sydney, then to Port Moresby. So Perth to Sydney is 1 flight. Sydney to Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, is 2 flights. Port Moresby to Kokolo, excuse me if I got that wrong, is 3. Not to mention the time, how many days we're away. In my own environment, I'm fine. Nothing phases me. But to make that journey, we have to make sure that we are well. Of course I'm going to be well. Of course I'm going to make the journey. But like I said, TBC, the billion coin, and your house. You take care of you because nobody else is. I have my children ringing me up, my daughter, every day, 3 p.m. on the dot. She usually rings, Mum, what have you done today? And then we exchange pleasantries. I ask her, how's her day? Hers is highly stretched. She does container movement worldwide, from boat to customer. Now, so she asks me how my day is. I tell her, and she says, at the end of every conversation, she says, well, don't forget to take care of yourself, Mum. At the end of every conversation, she always reminds me, don't forget to take care of yourself. This is what we need to hear, and this is what we should do. No, not should. We do it. Okay? Because if we're not well enough, if we're not healthy enough, if we don't take care of us, then what we're built up to in what we're building in TBC, because we are the builders, okay? Right now, we're in the building phase. I'm building, you're building, they're building, everybody's building. If we don't take care of ourselves to build TBC to where we want to get it to, and I'm not just talking hundreds, well, forget that. Not when the end goal is 1 billion. We can have 1 billion billionaires. That's the end goal. But just don't settle at being 1 billionaire, just only 1 billion. That's what I mean. Don't just settle for that. Go for the roof. So all those people out there who are like me, who up here, it's fine. But we must take care of our health. Otherwise, we're not going to be around to, when this matures, to be there to enjoy all the splendors of what we've built. Not only for ourselves, but our friends, for our family, for the projects that you want to take on. If we can't do that, if we're not around to do that, and if you're listening to me right now and you know you're not in the best of health, then stop. Take a step back. Reevaluate your health. Reevaluate what you need to do. Okay. If you need 8 hours sleep per night, sleep 8 hours. Don't be the zombie. I did that. I was waking up at 1:30 to catch Randy. It works, but of lately it's yeah. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I'll catch up on the replay. So, like I said, we have to take care of our health. We have to get out, breathe. You know, one of the things that I am really glad when I was growing up back home, when we were kids, okay, we're out. Mum would kick us out after all the chores was done, okay, and then she would let us go, especially on the weekends, let us go outside after breakfast, and we're gone. We're literally gone until there's lunch if we're at home, cordial and maybe some sandwiches, peanut butter sandwiches. But what I'm saying is fresh air, not stagnant air inside your house, but fresh air. You don't come home until the street lights go on, okay? Back then, we played with our friends. Whether our friends lived a mile down the road, okay, so we walked everywhere. And we did, because we didn't own a car. We didn't own a bike. And when it came to organic days, oh, that was the best. Organic days, we would walk around and look and see what can we make with an old pushchair, what can we do with the wheels, or what can we do with an old car seat or planks of wood and maybe make a trolley, some skipping rope somebody threw out, that would be the steering wheel. It meant we got out, we were exercising, we didn't know what we were exercising, we were always playing. But we were breathing in fresh air. Now, kids today, yes, you've got the really sporty fanatics, the ones that play rugby, league, basketball, netball, and all that. You've got that, but you also got a lot of computer, a lot of babies, and that includes my own granddaughters. They're in front of a screen 24/7. So, and this is this is the thing. A lot of children out there in our neighboring countries, they don't even have a television. They're wiry little children up against the ones that just sit and look on a screen no bigger than 4x4, 4x8, or 4x4. Okay, put your hand together, no bigger than that. I think the healthiest kid is the one that doesn't have one, a video or a iPad. If they're lucky, they may have a ball and play soccer. Apparently, soccer is one of the universal sports worldwide. But if we, ladies, gentlemen, men out there, if we don't take care of us, nobody else is going to. And I say to my husband, if I don't take care of myself properly, unless he comes on board and learns all my passwords, my wallet's going to stay pretty healthy. Because he won't know how to get into it. Oh, there is one. But we have to take care of us to spend that. We must exercise. We must eat in moderation. We must eat healthy. We must change our lifestyle. And I know out there that a lot of my family and friends have done that, and they look really good. Because if we don't, we attract, like magnets, health issues. And if we get those health issues, we can virtually guarantee that we won't be around if we don't change our lifestyle. So with TBC at the moment, we have a lot of changes that is happening right now, and it's understandable. We have a lot of exciting times that's just happened as well. So, that's another giddy up that we can just, an exciting time. So we have to do all of these things. We've got to make the change. And I started to make the change. I go for walks. Hey, it's half an hour every day. It's 3.5 kilometers, not far, but you add up all those days walking, it ends up to be just over 24 k's a week. Okay? And that's at my speed, not my husband's speed. That's at my speed. So when you think about it, we have to do this. Not need to do it. We have to do this. We have to take care of us because nobody else is going to. We're the ones that will get left behind if we don't. And we will miss out. We won't be able to we won't be around to enjoy the luxuries of enjoying TBC with our family. And that's just saying it nicely. Okay. My 30 minutes is up. It's going to be a really good topic tomorrow. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you tomorrow. So this is Sharon Weller from Perth, Australia. I hope it didn't sound too morbid, but yeah, TBC the billion coin in your house. Well, we need to take a hard look at ourselves in the mirror and change something. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.